September 9th. It's sometime in the afternoon, 2 p.m. Fair West work / Fair West neighborhood. We had a interesting little cleanup event earlier today that I've been blathering on about for a while. This is a bit of a recap. I will put some links to pictures so you can see like the amount of trash that we picked up, and then later on the sort of what it looked like when police and solid waste came to pick that sort of stuff up. There's so much to be said, but I'll keep this video pretty brief. Where in the neighborhood did we do it? Oh, check out this handy dandy map. Okay, this will be... We got San Mateo, this corner down here. We got the little tower with 10 stories, and we got the big tower with 17 stories. And then coming across here, we got Domingo. So at the corner of Madeira and Domingo, kapow! That's where we were. That's where we had neighbor Jocelyn, and neighbors Al, B. Who else was there? Versace, who I later found out is Matthew. Hey, Matthew. And Isaac's brother. We had a good little turnout. Collected a bunch of trash bags. City came and picked it up. It remains real complicated when you start factoring in like the whole scene on the street, but action was taken, trash was collected, conversation was had in many different ways, and I think some energy was found and some collaborative efforts really were displayed, and more plans potentially this Saturday. I'll be on the lookout for what Nikki is thinking for maybe a weed cleanup day, and then next Tuesday we're going to come back out here and do it again. We might want to adjust the times, but 9 a.m. was not too hot, which is nice, but some of the it's kind of early, so some of the businesses and neighbors may want to participate, and it might be easier if it's a bit later. We'll see. It's evolving. Brought some 5-gallon buckets. Those are really handy. Need to bring some more gloves. Passed out about, I don't know, $35, $40 worth of cash to different individuals. Made a lot of connections. Got to know people. It definitely is not... I think we could do it without the money aspect, but I think the money helps a little bit. And so, to me, it makes sense. But that's not to say these things have to run that way. Work in progress. But we did it. We went out. We did some stuff. Feels okay. But it's also complicated. I was having a lunch and chatting with some people who were camped out and staying on the street there earlier in the day, and then they went over to Caps. We're having food. I was in the table next to them, and we ended up talking and had a long conversation about what it's like to be on the receiving end of police and solid waste, and it's talking about ACS's response style and what's effective and what's ineffective. Really interesting, nuanced, challenging conversation. The role of respect, both from, let's say, people who are more traditionally established in the neighborhood, who own apartments, houses, businesses. Respect required from people who are living or hanging out in the streets around here. And, man, such a conversation that really only, I think, is productive in person. So I was happy to have that chance to talk to a small group of people afterwards. That might be a nice thing to do next time there's a cleanup. Maybe afterwards, then we adjourn and go over to Caps and like have a little debrief, break bread together, sort of thing, if you will. If we did it on a Wednesday, maybe we could go up to the Friars. So many networking opportunities. All right, I said this is going to be a short video. What else do I need to say? really happy to have been able to participate today, meet people, chat. It was overall a very decent kind of experience. I won't say like there's a lot of tough things that we're seeing, and it's not solving problems, but it did feel empowering, I think. Yeah, thanks everybody. See you next time. Am I gonna say anything else in this video? Man, I should have more things to say, but that was kind of draining. That's it for now.